there everyone, this is Sarah. A couple of you guys requested that I try this Cool Baker Cake Pop Maker. With this set, you can make no-bake cake pops. You just add water. The set is for ages 6 and up. I bought mine from Amazon and I think I paid somewhere around $11 to $12, but the original price I think was $24.95. So here is everything that comes inside of the box. You get one cake pop maker with 2 bowls and a tray to make your cake pops. This comes disassembled, but it's pretty easy to put together. 1 packet of brown cake pop mix, and they say brown and not chocolate, which is kind of fishy. 1 packet of white cake pop mix, and for this one they say white and not vanilla. 1 packet of brown cake pop frosting, 1 packet of white cake pop frosting, a packet of rainbow sprinkles, a packet of pink sprinkles, and a packet of blue sprinkles. They also give you a measuring spoon, a spatula, 8 cake pop sticks, some recipe cards, and a card that gives you some instructions to how to decorate your cake pops, some cake pop tags, and some instructions. And these are really clear instructions that give you a step-by-step on how to put your machine together and how to make your cake pops. Also, you will need to provide some warm water to make your cake pops and frosting. So let's get started. First, let's make the brown cake pops. I'm going to pour the entire packet of mix into the larger bowl. Add 2 scoops of the warm water. Now it's time to mix everything together, so that means it's time for some mixy shoutouts. Alright, today's mixy shoutouts go to Rebecca Kelly and her 9-year-old brother, Emma Raven, Laura Lou, Sophie the gymnast, and the Foo Bunny. The cake pop mix is ready, so I'll just line it up with my cake pop nozzle. Unscrew the lid of the maker. Carefully pour in all of the mix. Screw the lid back onto the maker and turn the handle clockwise until the cake pop mix starts coming out of the nozzle. Hey, it looks like it's working! Uh-oh, we've run into trouble. I'm having an issue trying to get more of the mix into the mold without overflowing everywhere. I tried using a cake pop stick to push it down a little bit, but it didn't really work that well. I tried using my finger, but this got a little messy. And then the nozzle popped off. Oh no, I'm gonna have a giant cake pop mess. Alright guys, I totally got messy, but I did manage to get 3 full cake pops. I'm gonna pop these into my refrigerator for about 15 minutes to set. Alright guys, it's been about 15 minutes and I totally forgot about the sticks. So I'm just going to push them in now and hopefully they'll still work. Let's open up the mold. Hey, they look just like real cake pops. Let's make some white ones next. Alright, I've already made the white cake pop mix and put it inside of my maker. I think I've come up with an idea to make this cake pop maker work just a little bit better. This time I'm going to push the tray underneath the nozzle so that the extra cake pop mix has nowhere to go but inside of the mold. Well, my idea worked out a lot better to make the cake pops, but I only ended up with 2 this time. That's so weird. Where did all the other cake pop mix go? While I'm waiting for my cake pops to harden in the fridge, I'm gonna lay out my sprinkles. I'll put the rainbow ones on this side and mix the pink and blue ones on this side. All of the cake pops are ready to be decorated, so let's make some frosting. I'll put the entire packet of brown frosting mix into the larger bowl. Add 1 larger scoop and 1 smaller scoop of warm water to the frosting mix. Alright guys, time for a little mixy mixy, and I have some bonus mixy mixy shout outs. This mixy mixy goes out to Samantha Nicole Moshi, Naya Swanson, Jackson Adams, Regina Young, and the Minecraft God. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you would like a Mixy Mixy shout out in one of my future videos, just put the hashtag Mixy Mixy in the comments box down below, and I'll select a few for the next Mixy Mixy video. I'll carefully dip my cake pop into the frosting. With this first one, I'll cover it with delicious rainbow sprinkles. That looks pretty good for my first try. I'm gonna keep going. I make another one with the white cake pop and the brown frosting. And I also make a brown cake pop with white frosting. With this one, I'm going to switch to the pretty pink and blue sprinkles. For the last one, I'm going to use the white cake pop with the white frosting. Alright guys, time for the delicious taste test. Let's go for this one. This was the first one I made with the brown cake pop and the brown frosting. Ooh, this is really weird, you guys. The cake itself is really a weird texture. It feels very spongy. It looks like a cake, but when you bite into it, it almost feels like you're biting into a wet sponge. And it's kind of bitter. It doesn't really taste chocolatey. Let's try the second one. This is the white cake pop with the brown frosting. Ooh. Oh, this is not very good at all. That white cake pop is just bitter. It doesn't taste very good at all, you guys. The only thing that's making this palatable are the sprinkles. Let's try this one. This is the brown cake pop with the white frosting. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh! That white frosting is horrible. Oh my gosh, that's one of the worst things ever. I'm a little afraid to try the last one. Well, here goes nothing. The white cake pop with the white frosting. Oh! Oh! Hey, hang on, you guys. Hang on. Sorry about that, you guys. I was just gagging. I have a really bad gag reflex, which is why I'm not showing myself trying these on camera because I will probably throw up. That last one is one of the worst things I have ever tasted in my life. It tasted kind of like I made cookies in my kitchen and then I cleaned up all my mess with a wet sponge and then I left the wet sponge in my sink for about 2 weeks and then I ate it. That's exactly what it tasted like. Well, actually, I've never tasted a wet sponge, but I can only imagine that is what it would taste like. Well, I can totally see why they're not making this anymore because, guys, unless you have a death wish, please, please, please do not buy this. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm sorry for gagging on ya. Hopefully the next food maker set will be a lot better, and we'll see you guys in the next video.